we're really excited to be on this call to bring you all some updates that we've been working on in BitEdge. We're really excited to bring these these announcements to you. Secondly, with regards to everything which is happening in BitEdge, there are some great announcements we're going to make, but we're also going to be making just kind of bringing you up to speed with some of the other things we've been working on in the corporate side, of Nexarise. Right now, we're in the 8th of August, everyone. And it's crazy to say that, the 8th month of the year, is already 8 days in. So 4 months, 4 months to go, and we're already at the end of the year. Isn't it just crazy to think that, right? In 4 months, the year's already over. But nevertheless, we're really excited. There's a lot of things that we've been working on. So I'm going to share my screen, and what we can do is we can get this, this call, on the road. So let me just share my screen, and then we can get everything started. So, okay. So first things first, when it comes to BitEdge, it's very important that all of you understand that, of course, past performances does not guarantee future results. And of course, trading in any cryptocurrency market involves risk. And, this is a product which is an AI assist, which we've developed to really help you to grow your crypto assets, but never to say that this is a product that guarantees any type of, returns and results. There's a lot that we want to share with you. So I'm going to throw it to the first speaker, and I'm going to come on at the end of the call to summarize things up. So with that being said, ladies and gents, I want to welcome to the call our chairman and one of the other co-founders of Nexarise, Mr. Asad Ali. Asad, I'll throw the call over to you.
Thank you, Ahmed. So good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I have a few things to go through. I'm just making sure I have everything with me. I have quite a few updates, and then after that, I want to just walk everyone through some of the enhancements we are working on. As you're all aware, since we went live with BitEdge on, I think it was 12th of last month, July, we had some incredible stories. We saw some great results, and alongside that, the last couple of days with the entire crypto market was a bit, I would say it was a bumpy ride. You imagine Bitcoin losing almost 20% within a day and then bouncing back. Again, a lot has happened in last few days and of course last few weeks, but BitEdge again through these movements has produced some incredible results. But again, as you know, we are in the alpha phase of this product, and we will be launching the beta phase in next couple of weeks time with all these enhancements. So what we are doing is we are learning because we know the product works. We have done incredible work on that product. Our teams have been working past year and a half or so on this product. Since Jan, we've been testing everything, and when we were ready, we launched the alpha phase. But what we are also doing is based on the feedback we receive, and also because the product involves machine learning, it learns from itself, and it learns from the different market movements. And what it does is it gives us feedback, and based on that feedback and the feedback we receive from our users, we make continuous enhancements to make sure that the product is adapting to the market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a lot of things, and before I get into where we will discuss the mindset phase when you're using the product and what is the best way for you to use the product to ensure that you're maximizing the potential the product offers.
Asad, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Now French interpretation is available, okay? So for all the French speakers, just click on interpretation and French is now available. So sorry for the delay. It was probably a mistake on our end, so we do apologize for that. But Asad, back over to you.
Thank you, Ahmed. Perfect. So as Ahmed said, if again anyone from the French market who does speak English, if you can type a little message to your internal group you guys have to ensure that those individuals who don't understand English, they're also aware that we have French interpretation available right now. And also if someone from the team can post in Nexarise channel, so everyone who is from France and probably didn't understand what Ahmed just said, so they can also be aware of that. Perfect. So as I said earlier, that I'm going to go through some announcements first before we get into the enhancements, and then I'm going to get into some of the I want to share some of the insights because I'm using the product. I've been involved with the team almost on daily basis, and I can share a lot of information with you, and especially for what is happening right now in the market as well. So let's start with the first and the most important announcement. As you are aware that there was a connection fee of the product. It says entry fee, but the connection fee. So everyone who becomes a customer, for them to connect with the instance of BitEdge for themselves, so the engine can start working for that particular person and their exchanges, there was an entry fee of 399. And as you're aware, we were running a promotion. So instead of 399 in our almost the first 4 weeks, everyone was able to become a customer by not paying 399, but using that discount which was available, and they were only paying $199, which is coming to an end today. I just wanted to make sure that everyone understands that. However, we are not changing 199 and taking it back on full price of 399. We are doing this in stages for next 2 weeks. So this week, which is here right now, 3 days, and then the next week. So cycle 26 and cycle 27. If you're aware of the Nexarise, how the cycles work, but again, if you're just a customer who's using BitEdge, to let everyone know, till the 18th of August, 18th of August, we are going to run a promotion. Instead of paying 199 back to 399, you will be having a discounted entry fee of $299. Again, take full advantage of this promotion. And as you are aware that there is a referral code, which everyone, when you log into your BitEdge, on the right-hand top corner, you can find your referral code. Now, anyone you refer through your link will count for your Strive for 5. In simple words, you get 5 customers, your service will become free. We have not implemented that logic yet, but it will be, once it's implemented, it will count from day one. So any customer you refer with your referral code will count for making your subscription possibly free. Because again, we have different packages or different tiers available when you become a customer. And based on those tiers, the average of your monthly recurring amount, whatever it is, 199, 299, based on whatever the tier you're on, because by that time we will have higher price plans, because we are launching more things, more tools, which will come at additional cost. So an average of those 5 customers will be added to your monthly bill in terms of discount. So let's say if I have 5 customers, just for the sake of calculation, who are paying 500, so 100 each, the average of 500 for those 5 customers is 100. And let's say I'm on a plan where I pay 120, my monthly bill will be 20, as long as I keep those individuals as my customers. Okay. Now there is one more thing we are doing. And now for this part, you have to be an Nexarise IPI. So if you're just a customer and you're not aware of the opportunity, you can of course speak to the person who invited you or introduced you to BitEdge. There is a compensation plan in place which helps you, of course, get paid through the compensation plan Nexarise opportunity offers. I'm taking pauses just for those individuals who are not aware of that, but we do have people from different languages. So just want to make sure that the interpreters can keep up with me. Perfect. So what will happen is if you are an XRI's IBI and you refer a customer for this cycle, cycle 26, which will end on 11th of August, and next cycle, which will end on 18th of August, any customer referred by an XRI's IBI will generate a one-off bonus of $75. Now, it's important that you remember this promotion is valid till the 18th of this month. So you have good 10 days to take advantage of this promotion. And I want to be honest with everyone. We are running this promotion to see if this is where the money should be. Because again, the compensation plan drives the behavior, and we want to make sure that everyone understands Nexarise is a customer acquisition company, and we are giving incentive to those individuals who are going out there and acquiring customers. Now, there is a key in this bonus, which you can see on the slide. It will be paid within 48 working hours. Well, when I say 2 working days, that's a better way to put it there. So, of course, not Saturday or Sunday, but any customer you acquire today, within 2 working days, the bonus will be paid out. You don't have to wait for 2 weeks. You don't have to wait for your weekly cycle to finish. This is completely independent and is in addition to what you already get paid through Nexarize compensation plan. So, for example, if I go today and acquire a customer who pays, let's say, their subscription, they become a customer, within next 2 working days, I will receive a bonus. So technically, by Friday or Monday, the worst case, my bonus will be paid out to me. If I acquire 2 customers, that's 150. If I acquire, there is no limit on how much you can get paid when it comes to this customer acquisition bonus. This is only available if you are an XRI's IBI. So if you're a customer, you want to recommend more people, of course, you have an advantage. Your customers will count for Strive for 5. But in addition to that, if you want to get paid as well while being a brand ambassador kind of thing for this product, you can become an IBI, which stands for Independent Business Influencer. So you can recommend the product to your following, to your social media, to your family, to your friends. And if anyone becomes a customer and you're an XRI's IBI, you will receive $75. Now, for now, as I said, this is only available for 26, cycle 26 and cycle 27. So take full advantage, because you taking full advantage will ensure that we keep this bonus running. And if we don't see that people are taking advantage, we will put this money somewhere else in the compensation plan to see what works for our leaders to generate that volume they require for them to advance or accelerate their business. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. So 18th of August, I'm just repeating one more time, both will end. So $299, this entry fee or connection fee promotion will end on 18th of August. The IBI bonus of $75, every customer acquired till that day will generate a $75 bonus, which will be paid within 2 working days. Okay. So I hope that is clear to everyone. Now, the next announcement I want to make is we are adding more exchanges, and once we complete the 5 exchanges, so 2 more to come, of course, the one I'm going to announce in a minute, and then there is 1 more exchange which I can speak about. But once we are done with 5 exchanges, our next focus is to add more coins, because right now we are working with around 15 to 20 pairs. Our goal is to add 30 more pairs, 35 more pairs in the next couple of weeks. That's when we are ready to go with our beta phase. So all the success everyone had so far is based on the alpha phase of BitEdge, isn't that just amazing? Imagine that we are not in officially in a bull run yet. The profits you're making is purely based on the algorithms and calculations of those very complex algorithms working behind each strategy BitEdge has to offer. So the next exchange, which we are going live with on this coming Monday, is called BitMart. And the great thing about this exchange is they have two-tier verification system, which means if you verify on tier one, you can start trading. The limit is half a Bitcoin a day, which means on today's value, probably around $30,000 a day. So anyone from the UK, I know they were having a bit of challenge with Binance, as Binance currently is not taking new customers, but they will start taking very soon, as soon as they have completed their compliance based on whatever the Financial Conduct Authority requires for them to complete. So BitMart is an exchange which anyone can use because you don't have to submit your country of residence unless you're going for tier two verification. So that is incredible. We have completed the integration. We have taken profit paths. We have seen profits through Bitmart already. So we are good to go live on this coming Monday. So we are very excited about this new addition to the current exchanges we have. And most probably in another week's time, we will also be launching another exchange which is called Coinbase. Now, Coinbase is fully regulated in the UK as well as many other countries, as you are aware, is as big as Binance, the big exchange. So we will keep you posted. So this is a great news for anyone who's based in the UK. We just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware. So BitMart will be going live on Monday. In a week's time, we will be going live with Coinbase. So that will complete 5 exchanges. Then for the next 2 weeks, our pure focus is to add more and more trending pairs so we can find more and more profit paths for our customers. Okay, so just wanted to share this information with every single one of you. So stay tuned. Monday is the day. Now, this is the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen. This product, BitEdge, it is very important that you understand it's not a product for you to use in isolation. Okay, it's very important that you stay up to date with all the updates coming, the announcements coming, and not only that, be on these calls. Okay, because it is important. We have all those customers, imagine, who are not on this call today. They have no clue of what is happening within BitEdge. And it is your responsibility, if you're the influencer, if you're the IBI who acquired the customer, if you're the leader who recommended someone, a new IBI in your team, to become a customer of BitEdge, it is important that you let them know. Can I have that Telegram link again? You let them know to be on these calls and join this Telegram channel. You saw the link earlier. If you can share the screen again, just want to make sure you can share the link in the chat. If admin can share that, what will happen is if you are in that group, you will get all the updates. Secondly, you will receive education, which is important. And thirdly, you will be able to attend these calls, as these calls will give you that extra knowledge you need. Because again, BitEdge is not a hands-off product. It's not one of those things where imagine you become a customer and never open your account. Because those kind of companies, trust me, I know companies in this industry come quick and go faster. And those companies who will promote things like, hey, listen, deposit money. First of all, BitEdge will never, ever touch your money. That's the first thing. Second thing, no one from BitEdge team will ever ask you for your API keys, for anything like that. Please do not share. Even if someone messages you pretending to be from our team, or even if you're speaking to our team on a chat, never ever share your API keys with anyone. That is important. And if as soon as you feel your keys have been compromised for whatever reason, you've shared with your upline, sideline, downline, anybody, listen, revoke those keys and create them again, because your keys are your property and you connect with us and make sure you whitelist those IPs, which you can find, and I can walk you through again in your BitEdge account, because that ensures that extra layer of security, your funds are safe, and the only call which you can receive or your Binance can receive or any other exchange you're using is the BitEdge call from those IP addresses. So that is very, very important. Perfect. So I have a few things to speak about. First of all, let me see, because I got a few windows open here. So I'm just going to look here. There's another screen here. So if you look at my screen right now and you look at coin market cap, it shows that the price of BTC right now, so I'm just going to go for the last 7 days. Look how much has happened since the last 7 days. And you can see the price went down to around 49,000 or so, and then it's back up at 59, and it started dropping on 2nd of August. The last 1 week was challenging. Now, this is an important factor. There's an important part here, because there is something to learn from this movement you see on your screen at this moment. Look, first of all, you are aware BTC, if I go all time, you can see that's how the all-time chart looks like of Bitcoin. And you can also see, if you go further down, the all-time high of BTC is $73,000. And all-time low is 4 cent, which was in 2010. Okay. And you can go and see the entire historical data of Bitcoin, on coin market cap. But again, why am I sharing this with you? Because there is a lesson for all of us. Let's look at 1 year. Look, this is 1 year. You can see how Bitcoin moved and where and how quickly it can drop in value. So if I go for, let's say, last 7 days, you can see being at, for example, 64,000 on 2nd of August and coming down to 50,000 on 5th of August. That shows how highly volatile this coin is, Bitcoin. So it is important that you understand, because Bitcoin is highly volatile and it can change, the price can change within the matter of hours, and it can drop or it can gain value. So there are a few things to understand here. First of all, look, if I have BTC, and imagine I purchased 1 year ago, I have 0.05 BTC in my exchange. Price goes to 100,000 or price drops to $10. It does not make any impact on my life, because I still have the same value of asset. I still have 0.05 BTC. So what do I need to do? I just have to wait for the price to bounce back up higher than the price I paid when I purchased this asset. That's the most important factor here. So imagine if I entered, a lot of people on this call, they were in trades here at 65,000. Now BTC suddenly dropped value. So before that trade could close at 65,000, the price went to 47,000. What did change? What changed in their exchange account? Nothing. They still have the same number of BTC they had before the price started dropping. And now when the price bounced back up, BitEdge automatically closed those trades because it was waiting for the price to come back up. It might have taken another 4 days, 5 days, 10 days. I don't know. So, but this is the part where you need to understand, all you have to have is patience with such a volatile product. Imagine, if I go for last 1 day, it has gained in 9% just within 1 day, 9%. So again, if the price goes up or the price goes down, it does not change anything in my life till when? Till I decide to sell my assets and convert into something else. Imagine I buy a brick of gold. Imagine this is gold. Imagine I purchased gold, I kept it in my house, and when I purchased each gram of gold, imagine, was $5. And this is 500 grams. or let's say 1,000 grams. So 1,000 grams multiplied by 5, the value of this brick is 5,000. Imagine I kept it for years. In those years, price went to $10 a gram, $20 a gram, $3 a gram, $1 a gram. What changed in my life? Nothing. I still have my 1,000 or 1 kilo of gold brick in my house or in my locker, whatever you want to call it, wherever you keep it. But till the day I don't decide to sell this, nothing will be realized, profit or loss. That's an important factor here. Because we are not future trading, because we are not predicting the price, sometimes if you are trading with such a volatile product, Bitcoin, such a volatile coin, you have to have patience. You have to allow the movements of both sides to close your trades, both sides, because there is a possibility. Now, this is an important factor here. This is why I say BitEdge is a smart tool. It's an AI. It's not something, hey, put your money and go sleep. Because if you will sleep, trust me, those kind of products, when you will wake up, your money would not be there. So it is important that you understand. Imagine if those individuals who have BTC, now let's look at the flip side. Let's look at the flip side. Imagine those individuals, this is 1 day, so I'm going to go 7 days. Imagine those individuals who took trades with BitEdge here, 49,000. Their profit will be insane because now the BTC is at 59,000. The both sides. Now, if I want to realize that profit and I don't want to wait for the price to go back at 49,000, so BitEdge closes my Bitcoin trade, I can manually go in my exchange account and convert that into USDT and realize that profit. Does it make sense? I can make $80, $90, $100 on a $100 BTC transaction because the price just went up. So you have to see the both sides of the chart. When the price is going up, what you have to do, and when the price is going down. But there was a learning curve for us as well, and we did something incredible. We said, hang on a second, in such a market, shall we just give one extra option to our users to ensure that when the market is like this and they don't want to trade BTC, let's give them that option. Which is why we have implemented some changes, which we will be making live on this Monday, these enhancements to the plan. So let me stop sharing my screen and let me bring another screen here. Perfect. So if you look at this screen, which I'm going to share right now, that's how your BitEdge looks like currently at this moment. Okay. If you go into settings of BitEdge, and I click on Sniper. Okay, Auto, we are not doing that right now. Our first priority was Sniper because Auto takes one trade at a time and then it waits for that to close. Okay, but in Sniper, we are giving an option here. So if I go into loop first, what you can do is when you're setting it up, let's say, because I have Bitmart connected, this is a different account. From one of the staff members. Imagine I select Bitmart for now. And let's say I say, take a trade of $100. Okay. And imagine I say minimum profit I need is 0.05 or whatever you prefer. Here I can choose what base and what quote currencies I want to use. So quote currency is the second currency in the pair. So for example, if I say ADA/USDT, USDT there is a quote currency. And ADA is the base currency. Okay, so if I select all, it will use all the base currencies available right now. So I can imagine I can remove BTC if I don't want. And then quote currency, which means if I have those three currencies, which we use BTC, Ethereum, and USDT, I can say use all, but not BTC. And this is an extra option we're giving now to our individuals. If you turn this thing on here, you can see on or off. If you turn this on, it will take unlimited trades till it doesn't finish the balance. But if you specify, so off means your number of trades feature is currently disabled. which can result in unlimited trades being executed based on the available balance. You can turn it on and limit the number of trades. Okay. So if I turn it on and I can say, look, take maximum 20 trades and stop. So it will not use your entire balance of that currency. So if I say USDT alone, it will find the opportunities, keep taking trades, and it will take 20 maximum trades using my USDT balance of 100 each. So because I said 100 times 20 is 2,000. So if I have 10,000 in my account, it will only take 20 trades, which will be resulting $2,000 being used in that particular trade. But let's say Bitcoin is doing what it is doing right now. I like that is moving within 1,000, 2,000 range. I can bring my BTC back here again. Ethereum, I don't need to really move because Ethereum, the price is 2,600 probably right now. So even if it moves, it's going to move by 100, 200. I have a trade of $100 of Ethereum. So it's not going to make me wait 3-4 days the way sometimes Bitcoin can. So I will not remove Ethereum because that's the volatile part. Only USDT would not give me enough profit paths. Unless I am manually trading, that's another option. Okay. And then I can add BTC here as well. So I can just say add BTC, or I can just click on all. Okay. And now I have all the trades and I can submit. What will happen now? It will take trades based on the instructions I have given. This is an incredible feature. Why? Because you can choose when you don't want to trade BTC because it's highly volatile. We understand that. But again, one thing I must mention, because of being a highly volatile coin, that's why you can make more profits most of the times than the anticipated ones. So again, it is important that you make that choice yourself when you think is right time for you to trade. For example, when the price is down and you know bull run hasn't started yet, it will bounce back. Then it's the best time to turn it off BTC trades when it's going down and turn it back on again when it's coming up, because on the way, whenever you feel, okay, you know what, this BTC was purchased when it was 50,000, I shouldn't wait anymore. Let me close it manually, because the whole purpose of BitEdge is to assist you, to make money. Again, profit and loss is part of the business. We are providing the software. We are not providing any guarantee. You have to learn how to use the product and study the product. So as you are aware, in our Telegram channels, we shared the links of our Git book, which is in English right now. We're getting it translated into 2 more languages, Italian and French. That gives you full information on how to connect the product, how to use the product, how does it work. And we will be adding all these extra things as soon as they go live on Monday. So Bitmart and this feature will also be going live on this coming Monday. You can do the same on Bridge. If I click on Bridge, I have the same options. So please remember, off means unlimited trades. The way you currently use it, it will keep running based on the coins you have selected. Flow is exactly the same. You can select exchanges. Of course, you can't select Bitmart in the same, otherwise it wouldn't work. Here, you can select all the currencies and number of trades can be specified as well. Okay, so that's a great function. Make sure that you learn, read. We will have another sort of detailed message we will share in the group, a Telegram group. So make sure you are in that group so you can keep yourself aware of that. One extra thing I want to speak about here, which is Fuel Wallet. So as you are aware that there will be a performance fee introduced at some point, which means that whenever so it will be implemented as soon as we go live with beta phase. Right now, as you know, we are in alpha phase. We haven't introduced a performance fee. As soon as we have 5 exchanges, we are aware that all the coins are integrated. That means there is higher profits possible, which is why we have to introduce the performance fee at some point, which of course you can pay in USDT or Fieros based on the performance of the product. So imagine 20%, I'm just giving an example, 20% of the profits you will generate, the Fuel wallet works with that, and it will use that balance of USDT. So let's say if you made $100, it will take 20 USDT from that wallet to ensure that you pay performance fee, which is completely removed at this moment because we are in alpha phase. So take full advantage of this moment right now because it's the best time to become a customer. Firstly, you are making money with the product when it's at initial stage. Is the beginning. It's not even beginning. It's the beginning of the product. So that's important. A lot of people speak about past results. I want you to understand there is no future trading. We are not trading based on trends. We are trading based on the current prices. So you don't need track record, if that makes sense. It is an important factor here. So that's important. Unless, of course, we are working on a few other things. I can tell you a few of them. For example, we are working on introducing some other tools within BitEdge, such as Grid, AI, which will help you to trade within Grid, buy at lower price, sell at higher price. All of those tools are coming. And one of the tools we are working on will be for future trading as well, which means higher risk but higher profits. So again, there is so much more which we are working on. It will be coming to BitEdge, but it's the best time because you're learning the product from the scratch. Imagine becoming a customer when there are 10 other tools within BitEdge. It's just more work. So it's the best time. Take full advantage. There is no performance fee at the moment. The discount is available on connection fee, which is $399 discounted to $299, as well as we have a $75 bonus to take full advantage of that as well. Okay. So I want to speak about two more things, but I need to share a different screen. So let me just make sure I can bring that up here. So for example, as I told you, we are coming up with Bitmart as well. You can already see there are Bitmart profit path. There was one here which just disappeared. Again, that's how. This is why the assist is important because profits come and go, and at different times of the day there are different profit paths available, different profits available, different percentages available, which is why it's almost impossible for a person to do all of this manually. And this is why you have this great assist available at your disposal to take full advantage of market, what shall I say, discrepancies. Okay, so let me just share my other screen. I just saw this because on this account there was Bitmart profit paths coming, so just wanted to walk you through that. So let me quickly share the other screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to see if I can share a few things with you. But I will do that right at the end because we will not be making that public when we share this recording. Again, because the purpose of I sharing those few screenshots with you is not to entice anyone because again, most of you or all of you are customers and you're using the product yourself. And Ahmed already shared that disclaimer earlier with you that again, any past performance we're sharing with you, it does not guarantee anything. As I said just a few minutes ago, that this is the kind of product where it doesn't really matter if the product has the previous track record or not, because again, it's not future trading, it's not reading trends, it's not looking at the past data, it's not looking at the future data, it's looking at the price right now and taking trades. Okay, so this is just one account. I created this, connected this just like a few hours ago. I want to speak about a few things here. So firstly, if I go, let's say I'm going to go into Bridge, I can just choose one, but Bridge and Loop will work this exact same way. Okay. So let's say I say 400. Right now, it might not be the best time for me to give this demo. But again, you can do this on different times of the day. Based on how the market is performing, you will see different opportunities. It is important to understand. Let me open Binance here as well. Okay. So I'm going to go into Binance. So let's say I'm looking at this trade at this moment. Okay. Right now, I see if I click on track live, what BitEdge is doing, it is buying DGB against BTC. So I'm going to go and find this trade, this pair, sorry. So DGB. Just going to stay here and I want to look for DGB with BTC. So why sometimes it takes time? One of the leaders sent me this question that if it's executing on now's price, why my trade is not executed? Firstly, please don't confuse Forex with crypto. It's completely different. Forex, the entire market is centralized. You can buy, you don't have to wait for someone to sell. But in crypto, it works differently. Spot trading works with order book. And the liquidity of each pair is centralized, which means it's in an exchange. It's not all the BTCs are not being available to be sold in one place. You go into different exchanges and different people are selling. Okay. And the amounts are different as well. So that's how crypto works. So for example, right now, let's look at this. So it says the price of DGB BTC. I'm just going to do one more time. So let me just refresh this page. Sorry. Perfect. So right now we have the price coming up, as you can see. Let me see if I can make this, probably will be a bit better view. So if you look at this right now, it says we're going to buy DGB against BTC and the price is quite a few zeros and then 1. Okay. And you can see the price is exactly, it's because it's being fetched from Binance, that's the price. But look here, because we are buying, this is buy trade. Is anyone selling the first order? This is called order book. So if I click on green, these are the buyers. If I click on red, these are the sellers. Can I see any seller, okay, selling at 11, this 0.0000011? No, the first is 12, which means the price has to move to that fraction of a cent for me to complete my order. So what BitEdge, even though the price is 11, but there is no one selling at 11. The first order at sell is 12. So I can't buy something someone is not selling. Does it make sense? I hope that makes sense. So if I will place this trade right now, I will have to wait. But again, as I said, it's an assist. I can go and see the buy side and see how strong the buy side is. It's not very strong. I might not take this trade because the buy side is not very strong. And there are already 11, the orders at the same price, and he's waiting, or she or group of people are waiting for this order to be filled. This is why whenever the trade happens in crypto exchange, it doesn't say sold or purchase, it says filled, because it fills that order and sometimes it's partial fill. Imagine you're buying 100, but someone is only selling 50. So you get those 50, but you're still waiting for the rest of the 50 to be filled. Does that make sense? So this is how crypto trading works. So why am I teaching? Why am I sharing this information with all of you? For some of you, it might be very basic. Let me look at this VET BTC. So let me go VET BTC. So look, the price right now is so 6 zeros, point 0.6 zeros, and then 39. And that's the price I see here as well. It's going to buy VET. So if I look at the buy side, I can see there is an order of 39. But if I go on the sell side, there is an order of 40. But buy side also looks very strong. So it's a good pair. What I can do is I can manually take this trade and take a profit if that's the profit I desire. Because it's a trade, I'm taking it manually and I can see the order book. This trade will close quicker because firstly, it only requires 2 iterations. So it's only 2 times I have to be right. The reason I'm taking $400 trade, but again, this is not the best time of the market. This is why you see 1% profit on $400. Normally on $400, you can get 5% profit as well within one profit path. But why am I sharing this with you? I want you to understand this mindset here. If I trade with Sniper, it might take 20 trades with 2 iterations each. So 40 trades have to be precise. And I have to be lucky to close all of them within hours. Why I have to be lucky? Because imagine by the time this order will be filled, because there is no one selling at 3.9, but it might happen in 10 minutes. It might happen in 20 minutes. So imagine as soon as it happens, then it's fine. But by the time it happens, what if the second VET USDT moves by a few cents? So I have to wait for that to come back. Does it make sense? So what will happen? I have to wait for the trades to close. So 20 trades times 2 iterations, that's 40 trades. Isn't it better if I can take those 20 trades in 3 or 4 trades manually alongside auto trading instead of using Sniper when there are not many opportunities coming up? Why am I sharing this information? Because I want you to use this product, not just become a customer and wait for the magic to happen, because magic does happen. But again, it is a market, and market is no one's friend. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. But by learning the product, you will be able, because you are beating the market. You can see that these are, I call them, you're exploiting the price differences in exchanges and also in currency pairs, because it's buying the same currency VET against one BTC and selling against USDT. So what you can do is you can take manual trades. So if I take $50 trade, so let's say if I go, I don't know if $50 trade will come. Let's see. So there are coming up. Instead of taking $50 trades 6 times, 8 times to complete 400 and wait for all of them to close, imagine they're not all VET, I can take 1 or 2 trades manually a day, close by the next day, and then move on. And whenever I see that BTC is moving in one direction very fast, what can I do? I can just avoid and use Ethereum or use USDT. So right now, for example, you can see there is a trade coming with people, which is giving me 0.5%, 0.8%, 1.12%. So I can take a trade here. If I go 500, you can see I can make more. The percentage is there. If I go 5,000, I can make 60. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to explain here is, don't just think, let me turn on the Sniper and sleep and just wait. You can use the product in combination. That's why you have all the options there. Right now, look, there are more opportunities coming, but manually always, because system is fetching. By the time it takes time for you to see, the auto works faster. So I'm not saying don't use auto. I'm saying use auto, but use manual as well whenever you see the right opportunity. Okay, because you will just make more. For example, here you can see BTC ENJ, Ethereum ENJ, and these opportunities are coming up. If I go into Loop, for example, the way market is, probably I might not find too many opportunities right now in Loop. For example, right now I see one with Dent, USDT. I can make 0.797%. If I go 1,000, sorry, I can make $8. So instead of taking multiple trades, I can just take one. But right now is not the best time for me to take this trade, because $1,000, $7 is not enough. I can make way more. Sometimes with $200, you're receiving $20 profit, because it completely depends on how the market is, and this is not the best time. So you can see, you can even Google it. When is the market most volatile? Or you can read, study, join the coin market cap news, so you can keep receiving that information. So use this product as a tool and not as a, how shall I say, a lottery, because that's not what it is. It's not one of those things where you just put money in and sleep and it will just keep giving you the rest of your life. That's not how it works. It's an actual tool. We are providing you the tool, and you have to use that tool based on all the options and the how shall I say, features available. Because there is a reason you have manual. There is a reason when you go in settings, For example, here you have auto, and there is a reason you have sniper. When the market is good, I will use sniper. Good means it's moving within certain ranges and it's not going either direction, very fast. If the market is moving in one direction, I will go for auto and I will take manual trades alongside. Combination will always be better. And I will try to take bigger trade when I'm taking it manually, probably one or two trades, and I will wait for them to close. So that's important. But sometimes you take a trade at low BTC. Now, BTC is 10,000 above the price when you entered that BTC trade. You can simply close. There is no problem. There is a reason you have a cancel button in your BitEdge transactions. But don't cancel if it's halfway. Then let it close itself. But still, if you see there is a big profit, you have BTC there, and you're waiting for BTC to be sold against another currency, and you can make more money by just simply converting into USDT, go do it. Because you are the one in control. That's the beauty of BitEdge. You are in control. The funds are in your exchange. You can disconnect at any time. And this tool gives you all the options available. You can manually trade when it's the right time. When you see a lot of good movement, you see good profit paths, take manually. If I see 3% profit path, I will take, let's say my budget or my risk appetite is $500. Instead of trading auto 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 and make 0.23, 0.25, 0.45, if I see at any time of the day with $200, I can make 3%, 2.5%. I will use probably 250 two times and take those trades and wait for the rest of the day to close. So use the product and don't just log in to see what it has done. So that's an important factor. And this is why I wanted to be on this call and walk you through. But again, don't forget what I shared earlier. Read the order book, because order book will tell you how quickly that trade will close. If you see the price, and let's say you are buying, and on the sell side, the first order is exactly what the price is, you will close then and there. Take a trade straight away, it will execute. If you are still a little away, of course you can wait. Market will move either way. You can see, for example, this one is 0.300039. First sell order is 40, but you can see the price was at 40. So there were transactions at 40. There were transactions at 50. So you just have to wait. But for sometimes you can take good opportunities then and there manually. So use all the functions. Now, of course, I will not recommend using this product as gambling, because again, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to read the order book, and this is the order book here. When you click on both, so red and green, it shows you the buy side, which is green, and sell side, which is red. These are the people who are selling, and these are the people who are buying. Okay, I can give you one more example here. So let me go into bridge, for example. Look, right now I can see 5,000 is a bit too much. I'm going to go with 500. So for example, here, I'm receiving $7. As you see, earlier with 500, we were not receiving more than $2 or something. Right now I have 1.5%. I have 1.2%. Again, it keeps changing, so you have to keep looking. So if I see I'm making 1.5%, let's say I'm happy with this, I can take this trade. This is DGB with BTC or VET with BTC, for example. That's 1 inch is another good example. There's a good coin. For example, if I look at, oh wow, more opportunities there. Right? They will keep coming and going. So for example, if I look at 1 inch, is it there or is it gone? It disappeared. So this is why auto mode is important, but you can use manual alongside. So whenever you have some time, okay, you can see now the options are changing. But reason I wanted to give you that example, for example, here, let's look at people. So if I go on people here, and I go for people with BTC. So let's go this coin here. So you can see the price is 9.7 and someone is selling at 9.8. So I can take this trade. It's not very far from the price where the price is right now. I can see, let's look at, for example, I don't know, CRV, for example. I'm just trying to see if I can find something where the option is there. CRV was a BTC. Yeah. So CRV BTC, the price is 419. Can you see? But the first sell order is 424. So you might have to wait a bit longer. This is what you can always check to find out which trade will close quicker, because order book is what determines, how far you are from that trade. 1 inch was coming up earlier. That was a good trade, good pair. Most probably I would have closed that way quicker because that 1 inch is a good pair. So just wanted to walk you through this, wanted to make everyone understand how it works. But this is the most important part. Even if it takes time, your assets are with you. If the gold bar, the brick I purchased for $5 a gram, remember, if I can give it to someone and I say, it's with me, but I'm telling someone, hey, if it goes to $10, you can buy from me. It's nothing more than a limit order, a call. Hey, if it's $10, buy from me and I'm keeping it. That's what BitEdge is doing. If I wait 10 days, 15 days, 3 days, or 3 hours for someone to come back to me, hey, I found a buyer to buy at $10, what do I lose? I had my asset with me anyways. That's the logic you have to understand. So that was very important for everyone. Again, I wanted to share this with information with every single one of you. We will do more calls. Ahmed and myself, we are planning more calls around BitEdge on probably bi-weekly basis to ensure that we can train as many people as possible. And we are adding more tools. We are adding more enhancements. We are adding more features, and we will make sure that we keep everyone posted. Now, what I want to do here is this. I want to hand over the call to Ahmed again. So, with this note, thank you very much. Thanks for being on this call. Thank you for listening to all the information. Ahmed, brother, over to you.
I said, thank you, buddy. And thanks for the wonderful explanation of BitEdge and you covering everything. What I want to do is I want to stop sharing my screen just so everyone can kind of see me in full view. One thing I want to just tell you all, because I know a lot of you are, building your business through the summer period. And we understand that summer period is a period where a lot of people are in relaxation mode, and so on. But believe me, when I tell you one thing, do not sleep on the BitEdge opportunity.